Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has faulted President Bola Tinubu's recent reconstitution of the Management Board of Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, saying it breached a binding judgment of a competent court of law, and therefore demands for a reversal of the recent appointments in NNPCL pending the determination of the appeal in Senator Ararume's case. This was disclosed by the National Coordinator, Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Comrade Emmanuel Owobiko, in a press conference held in Abuja.
We convene this media conference as the voice of the people, the advocates for the rule of law and civil rights. We find it imperative to address the recent appointments made by the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, particularly in the light of an ongoing legal battle involving the removal of Senator Ifeanyi Ararume as a non-executive chairman. We must stress from the beginning that as an organization, we don't have any issue with any of those persons so appointed or reappointed, whether it's the MD, Managing Director, Mele Kyari, or indeed any of those board members that have just been appointed. We don't have any problem with them. We don't have any issue. We don't have any, we have no complaints against any of them. The rule of law is the cornerstone of any democratic society, and its principles must be upheld at all times. The recent appointments announced by President Tinubu raised serious concerns about the commitment of the federal government to abide by the rule of law, especially when there is ongoing litigation related to the NNPC board. Firstly, we acknowledge the President's authority to make appointments under Section 59(2) of the Petroleum Industrial Act 2021. However, the timing of these appointments amidst a legal dispute over the removal of Senator Ararume as chairman is not only questionable, but also constitutes a clear affront to the rule of law. In the case of Ifeanyi Ararume versus President Muhammadu Buhari, the Federal High Court in Abuja declared Ararume's removal as the non-executive chairman of NNPC as wrongful and ordered his reinstatement. The court also awarded damages of 5 billion in favor of Senator Ararume. This decision is binding until set aside by a competent higher appellate court. As a leading pro-democracy and non-governmental group, we demand transparency, accountability, and adherence to the rule of law from our government. The executive must not be allowed to operate above the law or act in a manner that undermines the principles of justice. The judiciary's decisions are not suggestions, as we say, they are law and they must be obeyed. We call on all stakeholders, the media, the civil society organizations, and the international community to monitor closely the developments surrounding the NNPC appointments. We must collectively stand against any attempt to subvert the rule of law and ensure that justice prevails. In conclusion, we reiterate our call for the reversal of the recent appointment in NNPC. Emphasize the need for all parties to respect the rule of law and the decisions of the judiciary. Our democracy is at a crossroads, and the choices we make today will shape the future of our nation. Let justice be done, and let the rule of law prevail. We thank you for listening.
Gbemiga Olamikon, GTV Africa.